Look, I get it. We want things to look so like perfect. And I said this yesterday, everything to be like packaged perfectly, right? Before we feel that we are ready to step into the spotlight, especially on social media, especially on video. And here's what I'm going to tell you right now. While you are waiting, you're missing out on opportunities because there are people that are looking for the solution that you solve. Okay. So if you are playing this waiting game, here's what I can promise you is that while you're waiting, there are people that you are missing out on because they're finding someone else to help them with the problem that they have. So let's stop playing that waiting game. This is episode 8 of our Impact with the Power of Video series. So if you want to boost your business, you got to stop waiting. I think about when I was just leaving iHeartRadio back in 2009, and I was working on my own website, which I'm telling you, I had no business doing that because I have no clue about how to create a website at all. I waited a lot of time trying to put all these pieces together before I actually showed up as the expert in my business. And so what I was doing was distracting myself. And this is a common objection that I get quite often, especially when I am teaching how to use video to impact your business and your clients is, well, I'm waiting for my offer to be ready, or I'm waiting for my message to be ready, or even just with marketing, I'm waiting for my website to be ready. Like if I would have waited for my website to be how it is today, I would have been waiting 13 years because that's when I actually got it redone and did a whole rebrand. Imagine if I waited 13 years. Oh my gosh. Nothing would have happened. So that's what we're diving in today is episode 8 of our Impact with the Power of Video series. And it's all about boosting your business, but not waiting to do that. Okay. So if we haven't met yet, I would love to hear from you. My name is Gina Tassinelli. I'm the owner and founder of Hype Media, stylishly branded, and Style Rebel Mama. And we work with high level, high profile experts to help you show up as an irresistible force, magnetic force to premium clients using social media. And we do this with impact content that's not overwhelming, doesn't feel like it needs to survive on trendy tech. In fact, we don't use trendy tech at all. And with a very simple, scalable, holistic marketing system that truly ignites you as a bold, powerful, humanized presence. Again, if you're telling yourself, I'm just waiting, here's what I want you to know. Like I said, while you're waiting for things to be perfectly put together, you're missing out on opportunities and you are delaying attracting ideal clients. So I want to give you an example. For who here knows Marie Forleo? I love her. Love her. She started her coaching business and, Google her, read up about her, but she started her coaching business before she had everything polished. Even, with all the imperfections, that is actually what helped build her loyal following today and a successful brand because her brand is unapologetic. It's real, it's raw, it's authentic. Just to give you one example, there are hundreds of examples like this. Okay. So you don't have to be ready or have things ready. That's all really distracting you. There's this fallacy in waiting also. And the fallacy is that you're waiting for that perfect moment, right? The perfect offer or your perfect website to launch. What that is actually doing is you are choosing, because it's a choice, to wait, right? It's a choice to get in action. It's a choice to stay in action. And what happens is this is creating a cycle of procrastination and fear, which is ultimately going to hurt your progress and your growth. So if you're someone that's like, Gina, I can't show up on video yet because I'm waiting for my funnel to be ready. I'm waiting for my website to be ready. I'm waiting to be clear on my offer. First of all, until you start to really market yourself and to put yourself out there, you're not going to be clear about anything because you're not going to be getting any feedback from your audience or from potential clients so that you can tweak and adjust your offer and your language and your messaging to what is actually connecting with people. Make sense? So why do we need to take action now? Because if you don't, I promise you, like I said a few moments earlier, I promise you that your ideal clients that are right now on social media, interacting with other high level experts, or searching on Google for how to do something, or searching on YouTube, watching videos, they're going to find another expert to help them solve their problem. And it's happening every millisecond of the day. So I encourage you to step up and step out. Do it even with fear, because what you find on the other side is going to be incredible and what you never expected. So I don't know if you saw recently, but I swam with sharks. Actually, it was really just one shark like close to me. There was another one at the end of the rope that was a hammerhead, but it didn't come close to us. And look, I'm not suggesting to jump into the water, into the ocean, and swim with sharks. Okay. I'm not suggesting that at all. But what I am suggesting is to do things with fear, because what happens on the other side is just incredible. And I wanted to share my shark experience with you because it was, I'm not going to lie, it was frightening to know that I was going to be in the ocean that close with a shark that could potentially rip my arm, hit an artery, and I could die. Yes, we had to sign a waiver, but I learned a lot about sharks, more than I already knew, because I've had this infatuation with sharks since I was little. But I did it, and I did it with fear, and it was the most exhilarating experience that I ever had. So again, I'm not suggesting that you go swim with sharks, but what I am suggesting is you get out of your comfort zone and you step into action, because nothing is going to change if you're still doing the same tired things. And if you are just focused on strategies, even strategies that I teach and that I share, and you're not seeing results, it's most likely because you are in super unalignment with who you really want to be and how you want to be perceived. And you're doing things out of alignment of yourself. The last thing I wanted to mention is leverage your existing resources. Put yourself in containers with other high level experts that are putting themselves out there. For example, if you're not in my free group and we're not connected that close yet, you want to jump into my free group. If you haven't been into one of my workshops, you want to jump into that workshop. Use your resources. Stop wasting your time. Yes, can you Google all the things? Absolutely. But work with people in a more close proximity that can really move you. Okay, you don't have to do all of this alone. And know that it is a journey. It does not happen overnight. It takes practice. I shared this yesterday. My live streams, I used to sweat under my arms. I mean, I had major sweat. Like if I was sweating right now, you can't really tell because I have this dark little sweater on. But typically there would be huge sweat marks under my arms. It's normal. It's natural. But again, I stepped into action. I did it with fear, and it takes practice, and it's a journey. So I hope this was helpful. I'm going to do a quick little recap. So today we are on episode 8 of our Impact with the Power of Video series. If you want to boost your business, stop waiting for this, okay? Stop waiting for things to be perfect. Number 1, if you're telling yourself, I can't show up yet because I need my website to be done, and my offer's not ready, I'm not clear exactly on what my offer is, step out of that. Take action right away. Okay. What this is doing is you're just highlighting all the imperfections, and you're using this as a distraction that's stopping you from actually growing. All right. Number 2, let's get rid of this fallacy of waiting. The more you wait, the more you are choosing to put yourself in this cycle of procrastination and fear, which is ultimately going to hinder your progress and growth. The third thing is there is a power in imperfection. When you do things messy, it actually attracts your ideal clients. People love to listen to failures, mistakes. They embrace imperfection. You become a trusted authority because they see you as a real human being, okay? Not somebody who's pretending to have things all perfectly polished. And there is a true trust in building that authenticity with your audience, and really moving them through that know, like, and trust factor is just being you, because there's only one of you. And then the fourth thing is take action now. All right. So whether it's putting a post out there that you've been thinking about putting out there, just put it out there. whether it's sharing a story, something that happened in your day or an experience with a client, and you're like, oh, I'm just not sure how to put this out there, but I really want to share it. Just share it. Open your phone, click record or go live, and just let it come out. Okay, stop overthinking it so much. And then the fifth thing is leverage resources. Put yourself in containers, like, for example, my free group or my upcoming workshop. Say the word workshop if you want that link, where you can leverage other people's expertise. All right, remember to stay social. Bye, guys.